Hello, people of Tab. Bill Smutz, your interim pastor here, coming to you today from downstairs below the sanctuary in the dining room. And with me is Sharon Marsh, our clerk of session. And the reason we are here together today is that yesterday, Saturday the 23rd of March, session had its retreat, its annual retreat. And the purpose of this retreat was to figure out how to do the mission study that is part of the process of calling a new pastor. And session, as part of that conversation, we talked about the importance of communicating with the congregation as quickly as we could, with the promise that we're going to work on keeping the congregation in the loop, and we're going to encourage the mission study team and eventually the pastor nominating committee to do the same kind of communicating to keep the congregation in the loop. Sharon, you want to talk about the day?
Sure, yeah. And as any good clerk, I have my clerk's notes and my ever-present readers at my age, but just want to, it was a great day. We had new elders, previous elders, and those of us who had a long history at TAB as members, and some new members actually, maybe within 5 years. So it was a great discussion of the history of TAB as we remembered it as members, or what we'd heard others share with us. And that was we made a timeline and just events that had happened at TAB during our time as members here as well. We also discussed what a mission study is and what it is not. We talked a little bit about TAB's mission statement and our vision renewal. We all know those 3 important tenets. We also just reviewed the vision renewal document of 2016. As some of you know, that was built on the Metropolitan Study from 1966. But just very briefly, the 4 points that we looked at was, where are we being faithful to that document today? The areas that were embraced and maybe not lived into as well. How did COVID affect us? And how useful will this document be to a new call for a pastor as well? And we also discussed different approaches to that mission study. So that was the review of the day.
It's a very useful document. I'm excited to use it and see how it can be updated because there is so much good there. Session decided that it wants to, besides creating a mission study team, a home team, it wants to also explore hiring some outside consultants who will come in and walk alongside the team and help the team move quicker. And pay attention to timelines. One of the consultants can even help us find candidates potentially when it's time to search for a pastor. So Session has asked that we find another consulting company so that we're looking at 2, what they can offer us. We are going to do that over the next couple of weeks and figure that out and get moving forward.
Bill gave a great sermon this morning on transformational leadership. And we have a wonderful lay leadership team and elders and a great staff. So if you have any thoughts, concerns, questions, comments, please feel free to reach out to one of your elders, to me as clerk of session, of course to Bill or Terry. We really want to make sure that you are well informed with what's going on in this process. As I mentioned before last summer, this is a long but important process, and true Presbyterians, we're going to follow that process.
Folks, it's Holy Week. We'll see you Monday, Thursday, Good Friday, and Easter Sunday. Thanks so much.